Hello. Good afternoon. Come in, guys. Come in. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Timing, as they say in life, is everything. Well done for making it in. We've got Converge fever at DuePoint at the moment. I understand the ladies are all getting their hair done, which is an 8-hour exercise, as I understand it. Our Converge conference is tomorrow afternoon. And so, as you can see, everybody in Gauteng is getting ready for that. And we've got some folk from around the country. I was nearly talking to myself here today, so I'm glad you've arrived. At least I've got somebody to talk to. But I know that there's many of you watching us online today, and I'm excited about that. And I want to spend some time with you this afternoon talking about DuePoint. DuePoint, to start with, folks, is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. That's important to note. You might not have heard of DuePoint before, but we are part of a licensed and listed life and short-term insurance company that's been around for 7 decades now. At DuePoint, we are solving 2 significant problems. As our economy is starting to fade since about 2015, we have noticed that the old forms of distribution no longer work. The way people used to sell financial services are starting to fade away. You remember the traditional forms of distribution. That would have been adverts. It would have been TV adverts and billboards and radio adverts. Those things are dwindling. And as Constantia, as DuePoint, we decided in 2015 we needed to start innovating new ways of bringing our products to South Africans. But we had a second problem, a much, much bigger problem, and that was that the average South African today is in a financial crisis. Now, most South Africans haven't yet realized it, but in the next 24 months they're going to learn it. It'll be a hard lesson to learn, but they're going to realize it. And if anybody listened to the State of the Nation speech last night, you would have known that what we were given, again, was lots of promises, lots of promises, lots of promises. And what have we learned over the last 20 to 30 years? Well, the promises are just about never delivered on. What we have at the moment is a recessive economy, one that politicians are not going to be able to fix, one that we're going to have to fix. And so we created for ourselves here a new kind of business that brought into itself South Africans to assist them in getting back in control of their income, back in control of creating independence for themselves, and putting South Africans back in a position where they could build a future again. These things have been taken from us in the last 5 to 10 years. Here at DuePoint, we built what we call the DuePoint System. The DuePoint System allows individuals from around the country to join us as wealth engineers. As wealth engineers, we're going to give you one task. That task is going to be to simply connect South Africa to us. All the individuals, as they suddenly realize the financial crisis they're in, those individuals, we want you through our technology just to connect to us. You're not going to be selling anything. You're not going to be advising or advertising, just connecting. As you connect people to us, you create for us this new form of distribution into which we as DuePoint can come along and create revenue. The creation of revenue results in a creation of an extra recurring income for you as a wealth engineer. Now, folks, we are not in the business of creating cash. You see, you can stream me right in the middle of the presentation. Guys, why don't you put your phones on silent for me? Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are not in a position here at DuePoint where we are going to create for South Africans a tool that creates cash for them, because cash vanishes. Any of you who've been involved in any form of selling will know that when you sell something, you get cash in the moment and then it's gone. Here at DuePoint, we're in the business of creating wealth, because wealth is what's required if we're going to put control back in the hands of South Africans again. As I said, we've lost it. Last night's speech proved to us again that we have my goodness, guys. I'm going to ask all of you right now to pull your phones out for me. Please, all of you. I want to see your phones, and please put them on silent for me. It is massively, massively disrespectful. My goodness, I ask it every presentation. All right, let's get back to business. We're in the business of making money. We will create for you an extra recurring income. That income will come off of the back of debit orders that we raise every month from financial services products that we as DuePoint are in the business of selling. Our debit orders raise every single day, every single month of the entire year, no matter whether you're busy or whether you're not busy, whether you're sick, whether you're on holiday, whether you're at work. Our debit orders raise, and those debit orders raise, and they create this wealth that's for you. It's on a recurring basis, it's reliable, and it is steadfast. This is something you don't even have in your jobs today. You know, tomorrow you could be losing your job. What did we hear last night? They're going to split Eskom into 3 pieces. There are going to be tens of thousands of jobs lost in that split. We do not have control. Here, you have control over your income. Folks, it put you into a position in our system where you are able to leverage others in the creation of your wealth with us. The tool allows for you to be able to harness the time and energy of others to create an income for you 24 hours a day, 365 days a year with us. And you get to use this system for absolutely no cost. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically entitled to the use of our entire DuePoint system with no startup fee, no admin fee, no monthly fees, no application form fees, no cost to you. So today is not a financial risk decision for you. Today is a decision where you simply decide that you will take your time and allocate it differently in order to create wealth with us. In addition, folks, you don't require any qualification or experience because you're not selling, you're not advising, you're not intermediaries, you're not brokers, and you're not agents. You just have to connect. It means that everybody in South Africa is able to build for themselves an asset. This is something South Africans have not been able to do in the past. Otherwise, those assets would have been handed down to you over the generations. And we know that South Africans do not receive things from their parents when they pass away. What do they receive from their parents? They receive debt. Generally paying for food their parents ate and clothes their parents wore. That's what we're ending up with, and now we change that. At DuePoint, we flip it and we create for you an asset, this recurring income that is automatically transferred onto your children as you pass away, and they earn an income from the work you did during your life and are able to take that asset and grow it even bigger in their lifetime and then hand it over to their children as well. Folks, in addition, we've built the system so that you have something that is convenient for you. Many South Africans come to us and say, but Brendan, I'm too busy. Folks, we're all busy. We're all busy. We have to solve that problem. The busyness of our lives right now is not solving our financial position. Right now, the busyness is actually leading to poverty for most of us. Your jobs, are they making you richer or are they making you poorer every year? Factually, they're making you poorer every year. And what we want is we want people to reallocate their time in a system of convenience that allows them to buy their time back and build wealth for themselves in the time that they do allocate to DuePoint. So guys, using our technology, we allow you not to have to sell, not to have to present, not to have to carry stock around. All you've got to do is push the play button in our app and connect individuals to us. And as you do, well, then your channel starts to grow. As you connect individuals to us, some of them are going to become wealth engineers just like you. And when they do, we allocate them to you, and this channel of distribution of yours is born. They go out, they connect individuals to us, they get allocated to you as well, and your channel starts to spread. It starts to multiply and duplicate out across the country. We then come along as DuePoint, the insurance company, and we facilitate the purchase of our products throughout your channel. And your income is born, ladies and gentlemen, without you having to run to your friends every month, without you having to do a presentation, without you having to sell anything. Your income is born in the DuePoint system. Now, we distribute this wealth that we create for you in two ways. Firstly, through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 multiplied by a factor of wherein your channel payments are made by every payment that is made every month in your channel. So it sounds quite complicated. It's quite simple. You're going to go out, you're going to connect people to DuePoint. Those individuals are going to take products, they're going to pay for their product. When they do, you're going to get R27.50 multiplied by where in the channel the payment is made, first point of the people you introduce, 200%, 55 Rand every single month. Now that's for every product. Now I have people say to me, Brent, that's not a lot of money. It is a lot of money because it is a recurring income. Sometimes you can sell something and create a large amount of cash in the moment, but that moment passes and your cash is gone. Folks, here at DuePoint, it's a single connection. You will connect individuals to us once, and after that single connection, you will create for yourself a recurring income stream off of it. Now, these folks will go out, they will chat to a few more people, take products, pay for them, and again, R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. You've only been here for 5 minutes in this particular example. And you're already earning 1,000 Rand a month with us. That's 12,000 Rand a year. 12,000 Rand a year you created, that you're in control of, and that is there every month no matter what you're doing. If you want to put more time and energy into the construction of your channel, well, then you can create even more income. On a diminishing basis, you earn down to the 8th point. From the 8th point on, you will have unlimited potential in our system to create earnings. From the 8th point on, you will always get 4% of 27 Rand 50, no matter how many points there are on your channel, as long as you qualify to earn. This means that over your life, you can build a channel that's 25 or 26 points big. Then hand it over to your children, and your children can take it and build a channel that's 50 or 60 points big, and they can earn on the entire thing. You have unlimited potential. This, again, is completely different from anything you've experienced up until this point in time, where there was a natural ceiling above your head in what you could achieve wherever you were. Here, the sky is the limit, and you choose what you want simply by putting more time in and more connections into your channel. We can calculate what you can earn here at DuePoint. If you're willing to put the time in, we know that we can be quite accurate with forecasting your earnings with us. We've been here for a while now. We've got the data and we've had the experience. We use a simple growth rate formula in this example. We call it 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 says that in your first month with us, you're responsible for connecting just 3 people to us. That's it. 3 people on your first point. We're not asking for hundreds of people every month. We're asking for 3. If you can connect 3 people in your first month and 2 people every month thereafter, well then we can start tracking how much you could earn. If you do it for 6 months, 3 people plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. After 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be on 2,500 Rand a month. 2,500 Rand a month is 30,000 Rand a year. You see, now most South Africans, even those that are earning less than 2,500 Rand, look at this presentation and go, no, that's not enough. You see, I've seen this WhatsApp thing that says I'll be rich in 90 days. Folks, this is what we call real, permanent, recurring wealth. The stuff you see on WhatsApp is a lie. It's a lie. Why? Because how many of you know somebody who got rich in 3 months? No one, but man, do we fall for it. And we even hand our money over for it, don't we? They say, just give me 5,000 Rand, I'll make you rich in 90 days. And we go, here's my 5,000 Rand. As long as I don't have to work, here's my 5,000 Rand. And then the 5,000 Rand is gone, and I see how many stories, tens of thousands of stories every year of people who've lost their money. This is not what we want at DuePoint. At DuePoint, we won't ask for your money. Instead, what we'll do is we'll ask for your time. Connect the individuals for 6 months and you're 30,000 Rand a year richer with the DuePoint system. Put 6 more months in to 12 months and you're up to 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's 120,000 Rand a year that you've created in just 12 months with us. In just 12 months. I'm not certain there are many South Africans that are going to have a 10,000 Rand raise this year. In fact, I'm pretty sure at the end of this year, the average South African will experience a pay decrease. It's been, the economists have been talking about it for a while now. With the recession in our economy and how things are going backwards, it is likely that your bosses are going to call you in at the end of this year and say, I cannot pay you what I paid you last year. You're going to have to accept 20% less, 10% less. Here, in 2019, in the economy we're in, you have a tool now that you can pick up and by the end of this year, be 9,000 to 10,000 Rand richer. Every month. Not every month that you run around trying to beg your friends to buy, but every month as our system raises its debit orders and your wealth comes in. If you could do 2 years with us, that'll raise to about 27,000 to 30,000 Rand a month. 360,000 Rand a year of 2 years of effort of connecting people to us. If you can do it for 3, it rises to 40,000 to 45,000 Rand a month. If you can do it for 4, you're up to 60,000 to 65,000 Rand a month. And if you can do it for half a decade with us, well then all those WhatsApp pictures and Facebook thingies you've seen, well then they start to equal what we can do for you. After 5 years, half a decade, we reckon you can reasonably expect to be on about 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month. 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month is R1 million a year. And you are now in the top 0.5% of earners in the country. Now you can choose to quit early too, you see, because you see the people you're going to connect to us are going to let you down, naturally. That's called business. They're not going to pay, some of them. Some are going to cancel. Some are going to laugh at you in this process. But for those who go, no, I'm changing my life and I'm taking control back, well then, 5 years of just connecting individuals to us and you'll be on 80,000 Rand a month. This is life-changing stuff. It is the objective, the core vision of what we're doing at DuePoint. We've got people doing it already. We've got people here, Paul, who's with us here in the audience today. Paul's been with us for 6 months. He was away for a month. So we call it only 6 months here. And after 6 months of being with us, he's got a channel that's worth 2,500 Rand a month. What did I say you'd be on after 2,500 Rand a month? After 6 months? I said you'd be on 2,500 Rand. The mathematics works. And we've got Norma. Norma's been with us for a little bit longer, but last year, working full-time for one of the major medical aids in South Africa, she got sick and tired of begging and scraping for raises and said, I can build my own raise. I can control my own increases every month through the DuePoint system. And she's well on her way to getting the 5,000 Rand she begged for last year from her medical aid. She's now going to make it herself here at DuePoint. We've got plenty folks that we can tell the stories of. We put 2 or 3 on the stage out of thousands every month to talk about what they're doing with DuePoint. Some are earning a little, some are earning a lot. You decide what you want out of the DuePoint system. There's no limit. Maybe some of you would be happy on 5,000 Rand a month. Perfect. DuePoint can do that for you. Maybe some of you want 50,000 Rand a month. We can do that too. Some of you might want 250,000 Rand a month. At the end of the day, it all comes down to how much time, energy, and effort you're going to put into the construction of your channel. The second way that we create reward and wealth for you is through our XP Rewards training program. Our training program does 2 things. First of all, it teaches you how to do this business. It teaches you how to become a successful entrepreneur and how to create wealth through our system. And secondly, it starts to change your circumstances. The circumstances that we as South Africans live in on average is very poor. And so our system wants to create wealth and change the lives of those who are wealth engineers with us. As you do and participate and engage in our training program, we give you what's called XP points. As you accumulate XP and as your channels grow, we rank you up through the program. We help you out financially initially with some cash, and then from about rank 5, we start to change your life. At rank 5, we give you a tool. It's an imported Lightning memory stick. It has everything on you need to connect South Africans to us, and it works online and offline, which means you're 24 hours a day creating wealth now with us. Then at rank 7, we give you a 17,000 Rand set of gold-gilded, custom-made imported business cards just for you. They are a powerful tool of connection. When you hand somebody a card out of a 17,000 Rand set, they're going to ask you, what is DuePoint and what do you do for them? At rank 9, for those of you who persevere with determination to change your circumstances, when you get to rank 9, we take you and your family away every year that you maintain your channel size on a 5-star business class, all expenses paid trip for a week. We go in December every year. We've been in the years before. We're planning this year's trip already. And all are welcome. This is not a competition. When you go rank 9, you join us. How long is it going to take you to get to rank 9? You will decide. You will decide. Our record is 5 months. But we've had people go rank 9 after 31 months and everything in between. You could be rank 9 by the end of this year, or you could be rank 9 by the end of next year. It doesn't matter. From that point forward, as long as you maintain your channel size, you go away with us on holidays that look a bit like this. Well, we go every year. We're going again at the end of this year. I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to join us this year, who the new faces will be. The old faces will all be there again. That's the wonder of DuePoint. And I'm looking to see who's going to put the energy and the effort into 2019 to come and join us on that Rank 9 trip. Folks, at Rank 11, we give you another very useful tool. It's your own car. It's not rented. It's not financed from us. And we don't give it to you and take it away. And we don't put any unsightly stickers all over it. It's your car, ladies and gentlemen. It's yours. And you can have it. We've given them away before. Go and look on our YouTube channel. None of our promises we have failed to deliver on, because this is not one of those things. This is a genuine wealth creation company. And we're looking for South Africans who are tired of their circumstances and want to start making some changes. We use our products to create the wealth here, and we have 4 of them. Our first product is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 324 Rand a month. And for that, you get 2 products, your very own tax-free investment account and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. Our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It costs 249 Rand a month, and for that, you get 1,000,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. No waiting periods, no medical examinations, and no maximum age limits. Everyone can be involved in the DuePoint system. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Cover. It gives you 2 benefits. One, you can get funeral cover starting at 299 Rand a month, and you can pick either 20 or 30,000 Rands worth of cover and add 5 or 10 family members to your cover. And the principal member gets 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover, which means when they pass away, we'll settle 10,000 Rand of their debt so that their family don't have to. And then our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's $2.99 a month to be a member of the club, and as a member, you get access to all of our suppliers across the spectrum in our economy, from retail stores to motor manufacturers to data suppliers to cell phone companies. We have them all in here, all giving prices and vouchers and discounts and services you couldn't get if you were an individual. Just recently, we launched our brand new supplier, Cell C, who are now giving 10 to 20% discounts on airtime and data where you are a Wealth Point buyer, a Wealth Point member in our plan. And we had someone on this weekend just recently get a quote to purchase a Ford from Eagle Ford, one of our suppliers, where they received a 91,000 Rand discount on their car because they were Wealth Point members of DuePoint. Folks, it doesn't get any better than our products in their categories. Go and watch our review videos on our website and YouTube. Go watch our training videos and you'll learn 2 things. Firstly, that they are the best products in their category in South Africa today. And secondly, how to maximize the benefits that you get from our products. That's how you get the most out of DuePoint before you've even started using the tool of connecting people to us here. In addition, in 2019, we've got a very powerful challenge that we're running. We call it our 365 challenge, and it says anybody willing to put 365 people in 365 days is then going to be rewarded with the equivalent value of around 1.25 million Rand in 2019. What do you got to do? You got to connect a person a day. That's all. You don't have to do it every day. You can do it in groups. You can do it on Saturdays, groups on Saturdays. But on average, in 365 days, you've got to connect 365 people. There are 55 million South Africans out there. I am 100% certain you can connect 365 of them to us in an entire year. Where you're able to do that, we'll give you a 365,000 Rand cash check. You will have built a channel that's worth about 45,000 Rand a month. That's 500,000 Rand a year. And your channel will have surpassed rank 9. You'll be coming away with us at the end of this year. And it will have surpassed rank 11, which means maybe for the first time in your life, you'll get a brand new car this year. Or you can go back to your job. I'm just putting it out there for you. No, I'm too busy, Brendan. All right. You're too busy for 1.25 million Rand with 1 connection a day. You need to very seriously look at your circumstances and your reasoning behind that. We have put the ultimate challenge out, and we know we will find South Africans that will do this. In fact, we've got South Africans already ahead of this curve at DuePoint. You can do it too. Your 365 days start on the day you join. So it's not like you've lost 2 months or a month and a half already. You get it from the day you join. You've got 365 days. Get out there and do this and change your life. To help you during February, we're going to get February's month ticked off for you in your 365 challenge through our triple lightning qualifier wealth quest this month. What you've got to do is find 3 people who find 3 people. That's it. If you can find 3 people who can find 3 people this month and get everybody paid by the end of February, we'll put either 5,000 Rand in your bank or you can come and get yourself a brand new Apple iPhone. Here's a hint. The iPhone is worth more than 5,000 Rand. Come and get the phone and change your life with us here at DuePoint. Folks, if you want to become a wealth engineer today, it's super simple. Jump onto our website, go and watch all the videos, read all the pages, and then click the apply button. Once you've clicked it, fill out the form, and in less than 3 minutes, you'll be a wealth engineer. And not a single cent will have passed from your hands today. Today, you will be empowered from this afternoon to get out there and start creating wealth for yourself over the weekend. Your timing is perfect on a Friday afternoon because you've got 48 hours ahead of you of free time. Get out there and connect individuals to us the whole weekend long. You'll be amazed. Even on Sunday, we're ready and able to do business for you. Get out there and connect individuals to us, and by Monday, you're already making wealth here at DuePoint. One of our very, very senior wealth engineers here at DuePoint's got a great statement. He says, we're looking for clever people, not stupid people. Clever people know that they can have their product paid for out of their earnings at DuePoint within their first month and therefore never have to pay for their product ever. Stupid people come in here and pay for their products. He's being facetious, but that's how simple it is. By the end of the weekend, you could have created enough wealth for yourself that you will never pay for your product at DuePoint. It is an exciting place to be in with us here. If you want to do the research, go and do it. Jump onto the JSC's website, go and look up Conduit Capital, and you'll find Constantia listed there. Go to the FSCA's website and find all our licenses, our life and short-term licenses, and of course, our FSP or financial service provider licenses. They're all there. This is a homegrown South African company. We've been around since 1952. Get into this business with us and change your circumstances forever. We've given you the tool, ladies and gentlemen. We can't make you use it, but we hope that you'll pick it up and you will use it. If you've got questions, ask us the questions. Use our client service team Monday through Friday, or come and ask us here at our offices. If you're in town from out of town, come and visit us. Come and see the office. But make sure that you don't leave this tool behind. Pick it up and start making change today. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see all of you guys outside. And guys, it's Converge tomorrow night, 5 o'clock. I'm looking forward to seeing all of our rank 4s and their guests tomorrow. And then Tuesday night, we're back at 6:30. Between now and then, use our YouTube presentations. Thank you very much, guys.